Combining like terms. These vocabulary words you need to make sure are in your words worth knowing. It's very important that you know this vocabulary. A term. A term is a number or a product of a number and a variable. So for example, 5, negative 12p, 35m to the third, x squared, y to the fifth, z to the 13th. Those are all terms. A constant. A constant is a term that has no variable. So for example, 15, 35.074, negative 22, 1. These are all constants. They don't change. Their values are the same. Like terms. They have identical variables with the same exponent. So for example, 4m squared and negative 8m squared, 17x and x, 8y to the third, k to the second, and negative 2k to the second, y to the third. They all have the same constant, the same type of constant, numbers, whole numbers, the same variable, and the same exponent. A coefficient. A coefficient is a number that's multiplied by a variable. So for example, 4x, negative 13y, negative 13 is the constant. 54mn, 54 is the constant. Now, you don't have to underline them, but think about them. Which terms are the same? Well, 9xy is the same as, let's see, do we have another term up there? xy with the same variable? No. Mx squared and y. Do we have another one that's mx squared and y? Nope. How about 4xy to the third? Don't see one of those either. Do you see any terms that are the same? Well, how about 4x to the second y, 7y x to the second, y squared y, negative 13 x to the squared and y. Are negative 15m to the third and b to the second and negative 7b m to the second bm, are they like terms? What do you think? Coefficients, variables, and exponents the same? Combining the like terms. If you have a like term on the same side of the equation, you can combine them right through addition or subtraction. So for example, if you have 8x plus 3x is equal to 77, you can just add 8x plus 3x and it will give you 11x is equal to 77. Example, negative 8p minus negative 3p is equal to 5f plus 12 minus 13f. Well, I can combine the negative 8p and the negative 3p on the left side, and then I can combine the 5f and the negative 13f on the right side, which would give me negative 5p is equal to negative 8f plus 12. And then what kind of equation do I have to solve there? The distributive property in combining like terms. So now I have 3 times, because remember parentheses tell me to multiply, 2 sheep plus 4 minus 2 sheep. I have to multiply everything on the inside of the parentheses by what's on the outside of the parentheses. So 3 times 2 sheep is going to give me 6 sheep plus 3 times 4 is going to give me 12 minus 2 sheep. Now what two can I still combine? I can take 6 sheep and subtract 2 sheep, which left me with 4 sheep plus 12. Let's try this one. So I have negative 13 dragons plus 4 pigs minus 4 times 3 dragons minus 2 pigs. Remember, the distributive property tells me I have to multiply everything inside the parentheses by what's right outside of the parentheses. Meaning, I'm going to multiply my 4 times 3 dragons and my negative 4 times negative 2 pigs. So I'm going to bring down my negative 13 dragons plus 4 pigs. When I multiply negative 4 times 3 dragons, I get negative 12 dragons. And when I multiply negative 4 times negative 2 pigs, I get negative parentheses negative 8 pigs. Or in terms, negative 12 dragons plus 8, because I have a negative times a negative, which gives me a positive. Now I could just combine the like terms. So I have negative 13 dragons minus negative 12 dragons. Now I have a negative integer rule. Remember, keep, change, change. Keep negative 13 for the dragons. Change their subtraction to addition. And so now I have negative 25 dragons plus 4 pigs plus 8 pigs is equal to 12. Let's try another. Negative 3 times 2n plus 4 minus 2 times 8n minus 7n. Remember, everything inside by what's exactly outside. 6n plus 12 minus 16n minus negative 14m, which in turn will just give me 6n plus 12 minus 6n plus 14. I have a negative times a negative. Now I can combine the like terms. 6n minus 16n will give me negative 10 plus 12 plus 14m. Is that correct? No. Why is it not correct? Well, for one, my 12 does not have the same variable as my 14. I can't add those together. Let's try another. Same one. Let's do it again. So here I am again. 6n plus 12 minus 16n minus negative 14m. Remember, that's going to give me 6n plus 12 minus 16n plus 14. Negative 10n plus 12 plus 14m. I just went back so you can see it a little longer. You're still completing the same one on your own. Did you get negative 56 plus 32 equals? If not, look over the... Try this one on your own. Try this one on your own. Did you get negative 24 tigers plus 20? If not, check where you went. Try this one. Press pause if you need to. Rewind back if you're still having problems. Is that the answer you got? Try it again. Negative 4 walrus plus 20. If you didn't get it right, go back and see where you made your mistake.